morning, happy Tuesday. Yes, I am in the red J. Crew knit yet again. I was in it in last week's video and I was also in it in the week before as well. I didn't know what to wear today and I just feel like this is a really nice jumper. It's got a high neck, it goes well with the outfit I've got planned in my head, so here we are. But happy Tuesday. Very excitingly, I'm actually heading in to Central today to head to Liberty because they have released a new fragrance, and to celebrate the launch of it, we are doing a knitting workshop, which I am so excited about. I'm also a little bit nervous because I've never knitted before in my life, and I feel like it's going to be something that's obviously, it takes a while to get like the end result, and I'm very impatient when it comes to a hobby like that. And if I'm bad at something, it's gonna really annoy me as well. So I feel like, I don't know, we'll have to see how we do, but I haven't got high hopes for myself, which is really, really bad that I don't have any confidence in myself in learning something new. I should not be like that, but there we go. The hair is at such an awkward length at the moment with like trying to grow it, and I'm also like not trying to put any heat on it. So I think today I will just be doing like a little kind of claw clip moment. I don't know where this one's from, but it's long enough now to actually be held in a claw clip, which is such a relief, and it's just out of the way. From a very fun event this morning. I don't think knitting is for me. I'm gonna just put that out there. I really struggle to kind of understand how to do it. My mind just couldn't kind of, my brain just was not braining, and I couldn't figure it out. I think I managed to do maybe 2 rows. That was all I managed to do. So yeah, I will not be doing that as a career in the future, nor will I be doing it as a hobby for fun. Anyway, regardless, it was still a great experience, and also, you know, a challenge for myself to learn something new. But on the way back to the station, I did pop into, is it Sostrin Green? Sostrin Green. I did pick up a few things, so I thought I would just very quickly show you. Starting off with some Christmas wrapping paper. I saw on Pinterest some Christmas wrapping paper and I really loved it. This year I really want to channel just a bit more like a cozy Christmas, a bit more nostalgic, you know, touch into like the 90s or early 2000 Christmas, because when I was a kid that was honestly like the best time, and things were colourful, things were a bit tacky, and maybe it is just because it's nostalgic, that's why I love it so much, I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like it was much more cozy, you know, and I have over the years gone quite minimal with like decorations in the past, which is completely fine. We'll all go through like kind of phases. But yeah, I think I just maybe want to go a little bit more, like I say, cozy and nostalgic this year. So I keep seeing this picture on Pinterest, and honestly, like, it never leaves my mind. I'll put a picture on screen so you know what I'm talking about. I love the mix match of paper. I think it looks really cool, and again, it reminds me of like my childhood when mum and dad used to wrap Christmas presents, and they used to have like, you know, wrapping paper from this supermarket, wrapping paper from that supermarket, and it used to be different and sometimes really garish as well. And yeah, I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that. Obviously I want to try and do it in like an aesthetic kind of way and make it look still like kind of curated and nice, if that's even possible. But yeah, I popped into Sostrin Green and I saw these two, And I was like, okay, this could be a good start. This one's like a gorgeous burgundy brown kind of like background with like autumn leaves. And I was like, oh, this is really nice. And then this is just like a classic kind of craft paper brown with like red berries. And I was like, these are really cute together. But even if like I choose not to use them as Christmas wrapping paper, these can definitely be used as like birthday wrapping. Like they're not, I don't think they're that Christmassy that they're restricted to Christmas presents. So I got some of those. Also got these spiced cookies because me and Eli loved these spiced cookies that Flying Tiger did, and they don't do them anymore. It was ages ago. It was when we were living in Brighton, so probably like 2019 or 2020, I can't remember, but they never released them. I thought I found them like a few years ago, but they just weren't the same. And I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna just get these to see. So I will be saving these until December. Actually, I say that, I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, I got them for me and Eli to try. I also got, they're called cup hangers. Like, they're just so sweet. So I will definitely be saving these for December. But like when I make a hot chocolate, they can just sit on the side, and I couldn't resist them. So this is also a very Christmassy themed haul. I realised I picked up a lot of kind of Christmassy stuff. I also got myself a advent calendar candle. There is a little dent in number 19, but you know what? Sometimes imperfections make it perfect. She's cute, right? I thought this would be very sweet for when I'm doing my Christmassy videos and I can burn each day. And this was like £4? £5. That's so good, and such a cute little thing to do as well in December months, the countdown to Christmas. And then the last things I actually picked up were some ribbons. I have been using green velvet ribbon. I actually bought them on Amazon, if you've seen like the wrapping that I've previously been doing for people, and it's beautiful. But I saw this purple and I was like, oh, this is a gorgeous like dark muted purple. And one sec. I wouldn't do it with the leaf one because it's too similar to the background colour. But with the, like, say for example, the kind of cranberry one with the brown background, I think it works very well. You kind of want it to like I said, like be mixed match, but also curated. That's the key. I think I'm going to struggle with this vision for Christmas wrapping paper, but we're going to try. I feel like I'm maybe going a bit over the board with it, but it's fine. Overboard. Oh, honestly, I think I'm getting ill. I can feel it brewing and my nose is really starting to run. I think I'm actually going a bit delirious. Like I said, what, 5 minutes ago, my brain just isn't braining today. It's just one of those things. It's one of those days. Anyway, gorgeous kind of purpley velvet ribbon, and I think this goes very well together. So yeah, so that was the purchases that I did before heading home. But like I said, I'm feeling a little bit groggy. I've got a banging headache, so I'm actually going to take some ibuprofen, and I got to crack on with some work things. And yeah. Hello, I've literally just walked through the door from a very lovely day in Notting Hill. My God, it was so autumnal. It just filled me with so much joy seeing all the orange leaves and the beautiful trees, and it was just, it was everything I wanted for like a sunny autumnal day. I am so ill. I look disheveled. I feel really groggy. So I'm sorry, I sound so congested right now and it's disgusting, so I do apologise that I sound gross. But I got to the front door and these were waiting outside the front door for me. Aren't they beautiful? They're so autumnal and gorgeous, and there's lilies in there. Oh, they're so stunning. I have no idea who they are from. There is a card, so let's see. I think I have an inkling. I think they're from my parents, but I don't know. I'm scared, Mum, I'm scared. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's from my parents. Love you lots, Mum and Dad. Oh, that's so sweet. And there's also chocolates here as well. Look, there's chocolates in with the flowers. Oh, they really didn't have to do that. But that's such a lovely little surprise. What a very lovely day. So the day of my best friend. So loads of autumn leaves. I come home, there's a beautiful bouquet waiting for me and Eli. It's a gorgeous sunny day. What a lovely Thursday. What a lovely Thursday. Obviously I feel ill, but apart from that, a lovely, lovely Thursday. Friday. I've not been sleeping very well recently, and I think I'm definitely not getting 7 or 8 hours sleep a night, which you probably should be getting. Yeah, it's kind of catching up with me, and my eye bags are looking bad. They're looking bad. So I forget that I always have like these really cool eye masks in the fridge, and they're really cooling. And yeah, I just always forget that I have them. So today is definitely an eye mask day. But happy Friday. I've got a day at home today, which I'm so excited about. I love days at home. I'm such a homebody. But anyway, I've got a day at home today. And yeah, I've just been catching up on some admin things. And I have a very, very exciting parcel arriving today, which I'm so excited about. Which is another reason why I've had to stay in today, because I was like, I actually need to physically be in to open the door, and you have to give a PIN to the courier to actually accept the parcel, because it's quite a lot of money. It's a new phone. So yeah, I've got that happening today, and then later I'm also meeting with the girls because Twilight's in cinemas again. Oh, is she sliding? Oh, I don't know. No, she's not. Twilight is in the cinemas again. I think it's only for this month, isn't it? For like Halloween, October month. So, duh, I'm going to watch Twilight in the cinema. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to Leicester Square as well, cinema, which would be quite fun. And yeah, I'm very excited. I think what I'm most excited about is to be in like a cinema or like a room, say, full of people that also love Twilight. So I'm very, very excited for that. Oh. So I've just had Netflix on this morning, and the new Mean Girls film is being released on Netflix on Thursday next week. I haven't actually seen it, so that'd be fun to watch. Anyway, yeah, Twilight this evening with the girls, gonna get some snacks, feel really cozy, feel very autumnal. I'm very, very excited. So it's a very lovely Friday. We also have Eli and Isaac's dad coming up as well this weekend, which would be really nice to see him. So I don't know what we're going to be doing. I know we've got a really nice meal booked on Saturday evening, but I don't know what we're going to be doing during the day. I kind of want to go to a nice park and again just feel really autumnal. I'm really, really, really like in my autumn mode, and I just want my days filled of like orange crispy leaves and hot chocolates and pumpkins and cozy jumpers. That's all I want. That's all I want in life. Is it too much to ask? I don't know. So yeah, that is a very quick rundown of the next few days. But I'm gonna just chill out for a bit, let these hopefully do their thing, I'm not sure. And then I will just be getting ready. I'm gonna slap on some makeup so I look a little less
how do you explain it? I feel like sometimes when you just, even if you just put like a little bit of tinted moisturizer on, you just feel so much better about yourself. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the day because I'm still in joggers and I'm in a cozy top. So get ready for the day and wait for this bloody parcel to arrive because I already had a big hoo-ha last week with it. So I've been eagerly waiting. Eagerly waiting. That sounds really wrong, but I think it's right. I'm very eagerly. Oh guys, honestly, I think what's happening to my brain? Anyway, I'm excited for it to arrive. It fills me with so much joy and also so much sadness that I am embossing the pages of the Throne of Glass series because it's officially come to an end. I finished Kingdom of Ash, the last book, on Wednesday night. I finished it around midnight and my goodness, what a journey this book was. I don't think I've ever cried so much for one book. Like, this book was amazing. It was definitely the best book out of the whole series. Yeah, like I feel really sad and I feel a bit like, what do I do now? You know, like, we've been on this journey for 8 books. We get so connected with characters and the storyline, and now it's just gone. It's just the end. Like, I don't really know what to do with myself anymore. So yeah, it just feels so weird. It's like, it feels like there's like a little hole in my heart right now, which sounds so silly, but like I said, I finished it midnight. Obviously, I was in tears at the end. It's just such a powerful and emotional book, and the ending, I was just, oh my god, yeah, I was crying. And then I was probably on TikTok for another half an hour after finishing it, just looking at edits and crying even more. You know, I was like, are you okay? And I was like, just finished my book. And he was like, is it sad? And I was like, no, but I was like, it's really just emotional. And he just came, so I was sat on the floor watching TikToks cry. He just came and just hugged me from behind. He was like, it's okay. I was like, you don't understand. Oh, so funny. But yeah, I have finished. That's it. Throne of Glass, done. Now, my thoughts on it. I really enjoyed the book series when it got to, like, I think, say, book 5. Queen of Shadows is where it really got interesting for me, and I was like, I'm hooked here. The first 3 or 4, I found so boring. I mean, after finishing the whole series, I'm like, oh, those books, I understand the storyline so much better, and it's really hard to explain, but I get why they are there and why they're in the story. And looking back on it, I think, oh, okay, that book was really, you know, interesting or really fun to read, or was a very different thing from, like, this book. And it kind of leads up, obviously, to the last final book. But yeah, they're not incredible, the first 4. Again, 5, 6, and 7, like, they're really good. But for me, I don't know, like, they are amazing, but I wouldn't say that this series is the best and it's my favourite of all time, in my opinion. Like, I understand a lot of people will say this is, like, incredible and it's going to change your life, and I get it and I don't get it. Like, again, like I said, the emotions I felt throughout this series, I've never felt for any other books, but I don't know how I feel in terms of ranking it number 1 for my series. It's not a number 1 series for me. It's high, it's up there, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not, like, my favourite. You alright? Hello? Hi, come here. Say hello to everyone. Oh, thank you. Say hello. What do you think? Hey, what do you think about the books? You were my emotional support buddy, weren't you? Yeah, you were. Yeah, you gave me lots of cuddles. You're so sweet. I don't think I've got much else to say. Oh no, the other thing I wanted to say actually was I read Assassin's Blade third. So I read it in this order: Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, then Assassin's Blade. The only regret that I have for this whole series is I wish I read it first. Put me down, sweet pea. I think I would have found it more impactful reading it first. I think I would have also preferred the introduction to the female main character, and I would have kind of understood who she was, like her personality, and then kind of like lead it on and set it up not quite nicely for me for the rest of the series. Where you read Assassin's Blade is such a personal preference. Like, some people read it third, some people read it fourth, some people read it first. I took it as third, and like I said, I wish I did it as first. That's the only thing that I would say that I regret about the series. But yeah, she's done. She's ready to go back on the bookshelf. I'm not going to rush to reread the series. When I read Fourth Wing, I literally finished it and then started it again straight away. I will not be doing that with this. I probably will do a reread at some point in my life, but I don't know when. There's a lot of other books I want to read anyway, so yeah. But it will still hold a very big place in my heart, and I will always be happy to talk about Throne of Glass if anyone ever messages me about it, and I will always be happy to see any edits on TikTok if I see them. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye, get you out of frame. Gone. But that also means that I now start a new book series. Throne of Glass has had a hold of me for probably about, when did I start? Oh my goodness, when did I start? I think I started April? Did I start April? Or did I start May? My time's really been dedicated to Throne of Glass, which is why I haven't really been frequent or, what's the word? Active on my Fable, because I'm just like, I just hadn't, because I think a lot of people have already read Throne of Glass, and it was something that I was doing in my own personal time, and I wanted to be able to take my time or read it as quick as I wanted to without having to worry about kind of updating chapters or limiting myself to like 1 book a month. But yeah, that's that done. I will be reading Crescent City, but I'm not going to be doing that right away. I think I'll probably start Crescent City in like January or February. So now what do I don't know what to do? I don't know whether to read Book of Azrael. I don't know whether to read When the Moon Hatched, but I also have Spark of the Everflame. And there's another one that I was tempted to start. Oh, Metal Slinger. So yeah, that is a book update.